There's a lot of experience in this room. I think Anne said 7,000 years, or 7,000, yeah, 7,000 years worth of experience in this room with the number of people. So if you look at that, that's a huge competitive advantage. But at the same time, if I could be so bold, and not generalize, but say some baby boomers are reluctant to change and shift because of fear of losing structure, autonomy, and identity. So if you look at that change cycle that I've shown there, if you are on the right side, which the majority of this room is, if you're constantly discovering, you're integrating, and you're future focused, then you're probably more innovative and you're spending more time on change solutions. However, if you're on the your right side of that cycle and you're in fear or you're skeptical and unproductive or defensive, then you're resisting the change that's inevitably going to happen. That's that reaction place. And what we want to do is, by the way, it's not about feeling bad, or it's not about going, oh, you know, I'm fine with change. It's about modeling and catching yourself. For me, it's like asking myself better questions, which is, why am I resisting this right now? Am I worried that I'm not going to get the credit for this right now? Am I worried that because I've been here and I have the autonomy and I've been successful at this technology and I don't know the new technology, am I worried that I'm going to look bad? Am I worried that I'm going to lose my job? Okay? So those types of fears create that pushback and stop innovation. And the shifting demographics are changing everything for all of us. They're changing everything. I mean, Generation Y, if you say to a Generation Y, do this or you're fired, most of them will look at you and go, whatever. Now, by the way, please, Gen Ys, if there's any, I don't think there's any Gen Ys in the room today, but there was yesterday. I don't say that to be facetious. I say it as in Gen Y, because their parents were Zoomers, and Gen X do not have the same stability concerns that Zoomers had. How many Zoomers in this room? For me, I graduated in 1981. Interest rates were 18%. I went right into finance. I was 18 years old. I watched people come up to my teller's wicket, and they were weeping because they were losing everything because of the interest rates. Generation Y has never known that reality. Okay, so their attitude is there's always abundance, and if there isn't, my parents will make sure that there is. Okay? And Generation X is the most stressed generation because they're the squeeze generation. They're the smallest generation demographically. And Generation X actually, I call them the mediators of the workplace because they're constantly bridging between the Zoomers and the Gen Y. Okay? So this is shifting. These shifting demographics is changing our workplace of the future as well.